Hello, bonjour, mes amis. I don't know why am I speaking that, but yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Natnarf signing back in, and welcome back to 999. Don't literally call the 999 on the telephone. You're call the police here in Hong Kong. No, I don't want to quit. I'll go get you, and you go get the door. Okay. Roger that. We just finished solving the puzzle here, and she's explaining the bull crap of all the somewhat telepathic mind thingy-magic. I think there is such sort of things. Yes! It unlocked! Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can go going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Wait, what about the girl? We don't have any reason to go back there, Junpei. Come on. Just going. Come on, Junpei, let's go. Alright, let's go. Open butthole. You found it! They stepped through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway. Junpei, Jun, Lotus, and Sana stopped for a moment and looked at their surroundings. Great. A short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway. It took hold and shook, but it refused to move. Nearby was a pair of elevators. It took only a few button presses to determine that the elevators would not respond to their efforts. You could only assume the elevators were not powered. And there's the door. There's only one door left. Looks like we don't have any choice. Yep, sure does. Well then, let's open it. Junpei grabbed hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. Squeak! It's a kitchen! And much of his surroundings as he could. Others followed shortly. So it's a kitchen. Did not look pleased. What were you expecting? Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here. But didn't it say there has to be a 9 on it to be an exit? Yeah, you really think it'd be that easy? Yeah, I know still. As they talked, Lotus' hand hid deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door. If we can get through this door, we could come out of the other side of that. Great, we saw earlier. But we don't need a key for that. No, we need a key for that, sorry. I get that wasn't very constructive. Neither Junpei nor Lotus looked terribly happy. Junpei dug in the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did. Hey! What's that? Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck. Before Junpei could finish, the lad away from him. She ran her fingers across it, muttering to herself. I knew it! See, look! Junpei did as she was told. Sand and Jun moved over closer to the map as well. See? We came in here. If we go out there, then we'll be able to underside of the grate. With her finger, Lotus traced the path on the map. Oh, there. Yeah, it is. Satisfied she had been correct, Lotus folded the mat handed back to Junpei. He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket. There's a card reader on the right side of the door. And it means the card key is somewhere in here, right? That seems most likely. Right. We know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, we say we split up and look for clues. Okay. Oh god. I hate that sound. Solving puzzle. Seek a way out. I don't need sound of butt music. A voucher, it says. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood A, dish chef. Plates. Again with a 9! Yeah, for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. You want the sound? Yes. You make a sound with your butt first. Okay, well, excuse me, princess. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. You flip them over, these look like hats. Really? The middle is super deep for a plate. Soup plates. So the soup doesn't get spilled. Ow! If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has money to do something like that. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the heck can you tell that? Looks like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you take a lady out to dinner, if you're ever going to take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. Come on! Whoa, why the heck are you bringing up June? No way. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. Ow! No TV, you figure it out. You are not terribly subtle. Bunch of little wavy ridges on display. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant. Excuse me, not everyone has the luxury of going to a rich-ass restaurant. Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Exactly. That's the exit. There's a big iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. A countertop. We've got a rolling pin and a coal ladder. Nothing useful, another one. Tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really so special about it. Whoa. This pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot will be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen to me? Jumpy. No, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. It's a note. It's got a bunch of stuff written on it, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Okay. Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Dishwashing, a sink. It's still got water in it. There's a couple plates in there, but I don't think they'll be helpful to us. Oh, the one to sharpen knives, wheatstone. I think. Because it looks like the one my mother has, and she's using it to sharpen her knife. Okay, sheesh. Not again. Oh, come on. It's going. Do you think this was a part of a Zero's plan? Probably. It's hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. I wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like so that it's flat and juices can become of the meat while it cooks. Oh, like what do you call that? Drainer catching thingy. But I already checked it, it's sealed shut. I don't think that's where the coal goes. Okay. Like barbecue. Wait. Trash can. There's something inside. Other than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Dang, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. You really... Listen lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I didn't recall asking you to do it anything. Urgh. I ought to trouble you. Excuse me? Does that feel colder in here? Oh, it does feel a lot colder. What is this? It's display above the buttons. I don't feel any happier. All we got here is pot and frying pans. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of idiot? I gotta run around hiding that while you were looking for dead? Why not? Hey man, it's just a joke. Why so serious? Exactly. This is the door we came in through. Not locked, so we can go back out. But what's the point, right? That's when. Yep. Might as well be locked for the good of going back to doo-doo. No. I don't want to hear. Hey Santa, could you open that door, please? What the heck? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age where your eyes start to go, eh? Oh, really? You'd better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door open. These guys are crazy. It's a bolt, and it's really rusty. This even open. We won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. When I come out, dang, no dice. Rusted bolt. This door won't open up until we do something about this bolt. If we had some kind of lubricant. Lubricant. We don't have anything. Really old-fashioned. Oh! Is this bread or cheese? Oh, cheese! This is Gouda cheese. The most famous Dutch cheese. Yes, I love Dutch cheese. Then cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it in room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. But I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Exactly. Exactly. Sweet. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. That old-fashioned. About the rest, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. Yep, there's sour milk. Looks like some kind of large tin container. Well, it's empty. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. Probably pantry. And your eyes are scary. Oxen, second rotor. And knife! Rusty knife. I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this. Knife seems important though. Jinpei thought, but it wasn't gonna be much use the way it was. It's futile. Futile? You know, a waste, useless, pointless. Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up? Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility. I was thinking, hey, you're not making any sense. Not at all. Even my brain's crazy. Phrasing his question. Why were you thinking about futility? Well, she answered. But it has something to do with the Titanic. Again with the Titanic! Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? Some say that. For the sake of this game, no. No, I haven't. What is it? In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was Child Fertility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, and the number of lifeboats. Even the location of the accident itself in the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. God, it was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank, unless someone copied that and planned it exactly. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead, both of them before the accident, one in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided when many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In other, the ship collided with an iceberg and sank. I don't know, I mean, I'll give you that a little bit weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day. I don't think so. Or even rudder ships. Right. I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing? What's that? Exactly. Wait, are you talking about that thing where someone says they're possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing that they're writing? Yes. What do you mean yes? That stuff is a bull. Okay, so let's say hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't at all low. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this dude wrote this thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by the spirits of dead people, who the heck possessed him so he could write that stuff? That's not it. What's not it? Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing. What are you smoking? What are you saying? William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes, 20 years before it happened. Dun dun dun. He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What Jun was saying was insane and utterly absurd. If he tried to make what she was saying absurdly, he'd go mad. Junpei smiled uncomfortably. Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay? Huh? What? Her voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled. Junpei tapped on Jun gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. This and this. Maybe I'll use the white stone to sharpen the knife. The blade on the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. And it's not rusty anymore. What am I gonna cut? What am I gonna cut? Some bottles of something in here. Okay. Iron plate over the door. The boiler over there. Who knows? The pipe goes up in the ceiling. Maybe we could climb into that pipe and get out of here. Idiot. How the hell are you supposed to get into a pipe that size? You kinda got on my joke. That kinda makes me happy. Great. So enlightening. No, where am I going? Wait. Oh, I was just to check if there wasn't like left or right side. It won't move. I don't think I can get it out unless I have some kind of lubricant. Well, I forgot about the lubricant part. Not that. Jeez. Ink with water in it. There's a couple of plates in the water. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. Probably industrial quality. I bet you can cook anything with this. Let's have a look inside. Dang, I knew it. It's locked. Looks like you can enter numbers into this thing. Is it an overtimer? It's probably for entering a passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. Guessing is that it will open if we put the correct code. Well, I don't know what's the correct code. Just have to find it. Or maybe I can cut the cheese. Where's the cheese? Something behind the cheese. I knew it! Look behind you. There's a little green bottle. Oh, lubricant! Nothing here? I should have just clicked on that thing. Hello, baby, here we come. The board is rusted in place. It won't budge. Of course, maybe I put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil and come on. You little son of a dude. Whoa. Hey, yes, I got you, you little bee. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Yes, I'm doing all the work while everyone's just looking at me gaga. Oh no, this is where we got trapped in the room, isn't it? A blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arm tight across his chest, doing what he would do to conserve the body heat. So cold in here. What is this big? Are you blind? It's a freezer. Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Hardly surprising. The freezer was far too cold for someone just as he was. Yeah, he has no jacket. Ours isn't even worse than situation. Yeah! That's way too cold for me. Yep, you're naked. Be solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'm about to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest of you. She ran out of the room. That's it. Chun came. Oh, it's really cold in here. White puffs of steam hovered in front of her face as they talked. Jun had already started to shiver. Why don't you get out? Not to be here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this. No, I'm fine. Done now. But Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth, then the door shut. When the thunderous sound of metal upon rang out from behind him. In unison, they spun around to find the door had only recently come through. Was closed. Junpei rushed to the door. Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob. Ow! It was cold beyond cold, merely touching it was painful. Frozen solid. He deduced that the pipe next to the door had been ruptured. Water released by the rupture hit the door and froze instantly. Great! Santa pushed Junpei aside and pounded against the door. Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door! She wasted no time responding. What do you want? What's going on? The door won't open! Try opening it from that side. Please! Fine! Say so. Hold on! Sure, they could hear the Lotus on the other side of the door. Then the grunting ceased, and they could hear light panting from the extension. No use! You won't budge! You got people in there. You need to you figured it out. You lock us in here, you bee. I think it's... Oh no. Newborn here. Yeah, no clothes. Shall I give you my jacket? June was hugging herself as she was shivering violently. Junpei, with the heaviest clothes of all anyone, was nearly feeling the cold. Every breath they took, they could feel the cold working their way deeper and deeper into their bodies. Let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're going to be permanent residents. Two heads are better than one, and none. I'm sure we'll figure out something. Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay? Right. They pushed in close to one another and began to search. I have a time limit in here. There's frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. What's this? It looks like a tag or something. What is that? There's a slip of paper, not meat. I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. Pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. I don't think we'll be able to do that in this room. You're crazy. What wasn't in here? Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay. More meat. Dry ice. Oh no, we're not gonna make that bomb, are we? Sleeves us to avoid burning himself. Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right? Yeah, it is. How warm it is to get for it to turn it back to iced gas again. Hell, Kevin, I know. How is that gonna help us anyway? I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here. About to move on when June spoke up. Carbon dioxide sublimation is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, it becomes solid. Junpei looked at her, dumbfounded. How do you know that? Despite my looks, I'm the clean bleh. I'm the queen of random knowledge. Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're cold. Your mouth is going numb. Yif. That's right. You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you? You crazy! I see she was feeling good enough to joke around. You crazy. Come on, guys. Don't you think it's kind of weird? Wonder why doesn't it turn into liquid first? This is shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. However, was not in the mood to discuss science. Yeah, why is it that? It did seem rather odd to Junpei, as he couldn't help but think about it. June answered. But it can turn into liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure, it won't turn into liquid, right? That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what is called submelting, then change immediately from solid state to gaseous 1. See, that is weird. Water is between 0 degrees and 212 degrees. Why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? He replied with an answer that stunned both of them. There's kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it does go above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96. Ice with melting point of 96 degrees. There's water that freezes at 96. Yep. You could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. The sarcophagus, the mummy. The cursed mummy in the ship. Water that freezes at 96 degrees. Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees. It's cold as hell, but it was too interesting to ignore. Exactly. The wormhole is rubbing his arms and stamping his feet. Then out to question the June. What is this ice with melting point of 96 degrees called? It's called Ice 9. 9 again! Originally, Ice 9 was made out of substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such substances actually exist. Wait, hold up. So this thing called Ice 9. Or is it water? Like I said, it's nice ice. If over 90 degrees, 96, it will be liquid. Under that, it's solidify. I think you can put it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? Depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and the structure are completely different. So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like, yep. She wasn't finished. Have you heard of the story about the crystallization of glycerine? I can't speak science. For 150 years after the discovery of glycerine, people cooled it, warmed it, and all did sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, they never crystallized it. However, one day in 1920, we have a flashback. Some glycerine that was en route to England by the ship was discovered to have crystallized in during the trip. Naturally, scientists worldwide wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerine, began asking for samples of the seed. Seed is, of course, the sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerine would be a simple matter. However, it sunk with the boat. Something very strange happened. It melted, didn't it? Not only did glycerine encouraged by the seed began to crystallize, nearby samples did as well. It didn't end there. After that, all glycerine in the world began to crystallize naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Right today, no matter how glycerine is cooled, it refused to crystallize. Once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? Almost like all the glycerine in the world was communicating in a way that we can't sense. Telepathically. Junpei. Impressed, but a little bit annoyed as well. I was honestly impressed. It was in fact a pretty interesting story. Well, that's pretty interesting. But what does this have to do with dice? Surprise, it was Santa, not June, who answered. What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened? I mean, like, it wouldn't be bad. The water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees. Man, that'd be the end of the world. Felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with a proper concern. Anyway, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quickly. He was right, exactly. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I don't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. Yeah, it's exactly your fault to begin with. Well, I'm the Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. Freaking hate the cold. But let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here. Stopped off and clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him. Great. Selfish, isn't he? Thought Junpei to himself. Still, Santa was right. It was high time they got back to their search. The story of Ice 9 had him interested, but there's still time to think about that once they got him out of the freezer. Junpei looked at June and nodded and resumed his search of the room. Not the room! I was searching this! Chicken. I would love me some fried chicken right now. No. Rope. Whoa, no. Anything else here that looks useful? There is. There's just, you just don't want to touch it. Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water with dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? Explodicon! The dry ice into the water bottle. You gotta figure out a way to make it smaller then, don't you? You're the genius. You crazy ass. Fine. And combine with... Is that ice? Whoops. Sturdy rope. Frozen stiff. It's really hard? It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Ah, come on! Break my head, please. Cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight. Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Water bottle. Yes, it is. You pervert. What am I supposed to be doing again? It's too hard. I can't break it. Where's the ice? Where's the ice? What am I supposed to do with this? There's water dripping from this pipe. When the pipe bursts, the water hits the doorknob and freezes it in place. This water actually seems almost warm. I don't know what to do with this. The dry ice if I want to get in the bottle. Yeah, why am I not being able to do that? How am I going to do that? There's an explosion if we put it in something airtight and make it melt. How? How am I gonna do this again? I forgot already. This thing is covered in something. I don't know how to do this. Forgot already. Oh no, how do I do this? I forgot. The screen's getting smaller the more I move it. Oh god. There. Paper inside. Anything very big in there. Cause an explosion if we put in something airtight and make it but How? How is this not working? Maybe something under here? No, I said under. I said under the sea. Up to you. I know there's warm water from it. Kurkajan. I'm missing something here, am I? Oh god, it's too hot. Should I take a picture of your kring? Should I take a picture of your kring? Krrr. As if you're a pigeon of some sort. How do I crush this dry ice? What the? Grrr. Wait. Ugh, my eyes. How can it? How about cutting it off? This is not helping. Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. Exactly. And then it can fit anything very big in there. Chunk of pork with paper inside of it. It's really hard. It's like a hammer. Really? Oh my god! Oops. Gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the bottle of water. I'm afraid of what's gonna happen. Let's just tie a rope in here. Oh no. I knew it. Finally solved it, and I finally am going to see the light of day. Water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door. Pull out the water bottle and fill the dry ice with a good amount of water fall in, and quickly seal it up tight. Makeshift bomb completed. Tied to the doorknob as quickly as he could and managed it in the cold. Alright, that's it. So what do we do now? We just need to give a little tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off on its own. Small rock, small rock. Jumpy looked down on the floor. Ice. Of dry ice left from the larger chunk he'd crushed earlier. This ought to do the trick. He pulled his sleeve down over his hand and keep from getting burned and grabbed a chunk of ice. It was pretty good size, but the size of a poo ball. Figured it would be just about the right size. Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. But San and June look at with a new concern. Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius? In the floor! Yeah, there he is. Look, right there. We can hide in there. Pulled open the door in the small air cellar. Come on. Get inside quick. San and June jumped and into the hole. June quickly followed. In his hand, you can feel the chill of this frozen cardboard dioxide even though through his teeth. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw. What do you think will happen next, folks? And I gotta stop it right here. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see the next part, just simply wave everyone like a sorcerer and hit the like button and the subscribe button. Yeah. The subscribe button to watch the next part and the other parts I've done already. Yeah. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off.